What's up? We're back again. All seems to be going well in the F. Drake universe. Champagne Sloppy, once again, is back in the headlines. Oh, we have went days without talking about Champagne Sloppy, and it has been a wonderful blessing. But now we're forced once again to speak about Sloppy and all his sloppy behaviors. Once again, here we go. Now, what brings us to this? Hit the like button coming through the door. Champagne Sloppy, once again, is trying to change the narrative. Oh, yeah, we did rest in peace to Tito Jackson yesterday. Rest in peace to Tito, 100%. But yes, we're definitely going to have to get into this. The Champagne Sloppy has once again proven to the rest of the public that he is just that, sloppy. Sloppy jalopy. And this boy has been doing a whole bunch of nonsense to try to save face. All the things that I said about you said was cap. And your team that was spearheaded by DJ Akademiks, this dude, that dude, another dude, all of these things that was put in place to help you out, Champagne Sloppy. Look at you now. Each month, it gets worse and worse. Is it cap now? Is it all lies now? Is it make-believe now? I don't know. Let's drop the intro and see. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Ooh. Now that we got the pleasantries out of the way, let's get to the next topic or the subject at hand. Kendrick Lamar dropped a song last week. It ain't even been a full 7 days. On 9/11, he released a song that's not even titled. We titled it "Watch the Party Die." And everybody went crazy over the record. The record, when I played it, was at 1 million when I hit play. 1 million. It now has over 40 million streams. 40 million. While Drake, that is more than all your songs that you released in this whole whatever combined. Your It's Up, No Face, circulatorial rhythms, hotel parties, all SOD, all of it combined His one song wiped all your songs out. You were supposed to be the popular guy. So you can't blame me for this. Don't blame me for it. We just telling the truth. Now, it's what the culture is feeling. The culture isn't feeling your music anymore. What happened to your fans? Why aren't your fans coming out to defend you? Where is your fans, Drake? That's what I want to know. Where those fans at, man? I need to know. Where are the Drizzy Drake fans? Where is the tune for your head chop? Where are those guys at? You got two clowns representing you. Two. One clown was copping a plea to me on his page. See, here's the thing about glazing. Talk to glazers. They'll tell you there's a certain art and degree to glazing. They'll be like, you glaze, but not like that. Now, the world ain't supposed to know you're glazing. You're obviously glazing now. When you ignore every fact and change the narrative to something that doesn't even exist, and they have no explanation, they have no wiggle room. And Damn D was like, I wonder why academics don't understand that this song is dissing him. You know, Watch the Party Dies is really talking about him and Maul. Why doesn't he want to own up to that? Because if he owns up to it, he knows now the Kendrick fans are going to rip his page apart. And he knows he don't want that. He don't want that heat. So if Drake is the man, you should be protected. You're worried about Kendrick fans. But he's worried about it. Now, why would he be worried about it? He was scared. He was scared because he's watching everything go down. When they did the pop-out show, he was so happy Kendrick didn't drop that line about him. He wiped the sweat off his head because he knows his page is going to get attacked. When they play Drake in clubs now, people boo. Nobody cheers, they boo. They play Drake anywhere, they boo. That dude is spiraling. You could just look at the look on his face. That guy don't look happy. That guy looked like everything just fell apart. Now, here it is, the top songs. Look at this. Not Like Us is at number 10, and it has been out for 18 weeks. It's at number 10, it was at number 9, 18 weeks, and it's been in the top 100. Well, let's see when we see a Drake song. See, academics, we don't have to lie. We don't have to do any of these things. Look at this. Like That is at 27. 24 weeks on the chart. It never fell out of the top 100 in 24 weeks. Drake used to do numbers similar to this. What is going on? Where is the Drizzy Man? We're at 50 and there's no Drake. I ain't used to that. Look, at number 60, new, No Face, 60. There's Drake at 60. No Face. Debuting at 60. Wow. Uh-oh. At 69, Circadian Rhythm. New. Now, will this song go up or will it go down by week 2? Woo! I'm betting on down. Here it is, Drake. It's up. 4 weeks on the charts. It's at 74. It was at 63. It peaked at 28. Drake, Young Thug, and 21 Savage. Peak number is 28. That's as high as it got. It was 28. And you tell me Drake ain't fell off? Everything's right in Drake world? Wow. Here it is. You My Everything. Sexy Red and Drake. It was at 93. It went up to 88 now. It peaked at 44. 15 weeks on the charts. Wow. Your peak position is 44. And it's Drake on the song. Look at that. So we don't have to make things up. We ain't got to glaze. We just tell you the facts. Those are the facts. Drake cannot push out hits anymore. The people are responding. That's how y'all solidified Drake, right? By the numbers. Well, nobody doing numbers like Drake. But what happened when the number man ain't doing numbers? Because he ain't doing numbers. Y'all think everything is great. It's not when you're Drake. Drake ain't supposed to be doing 21 Savage numbers. It's like a role reversal. Trading places. Now, everything Kendrick dropped is at the top of the chart. Flop, 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 flop. That's what happened every time Drake drop. Ooh, I'm never gonna release my CD. That's why I had to give it out to y'all for free. Cause I'ma do another one with Party. So nobody really put the failure on me. Oh my gosh, this dude champagne sloppy boy. This is the reasons. This is the reasons that people's failures are complete. That you get to watch them fail in high-speed internet. He should have never rapped against Dot. I warned him. I sent the email. He didn't listen. I gave him solid advice. But this is what happened when you don't got the right people around you. You feel I could run the Akademiks. How's that working out for you? It's working out for him because he get to eat. That chipmunk is eating on them nuts every day. Theodore Chipmunk every day. And he was on his channel sitting over there lying even about me, coming up with all kind of lies to try to protect you. Lies don't protect people. They just delay the inevitable. The fall is already complete. And Maul, I mean, you can't find a weaker human being. This man is a hanger-on. That's all he ever did. Biggs is his brother. So that's why he was able to do all the stuff he could do. Biggs is my brother. Okay, you Biggs' little brother who was sleeping on Joe Budden's nasty-ass couch when he had the black leather sofa that was all worn the hell down, no cushions in the seats no more. How is that working for you? Maul sat there and cried, made every excuse, getting all emotional as if he had money into Drake. Like he bet somebody on it. Man, this dude just straight lied. He lied on Drake. Oh my goodness. How y'all saying this man won? This dude is embarrassing this guy. I put out fake information just so y'all can go. I'm like, boy, you believe in everything that this clown is telling you. Now, this Theodore Chipmunk academic and his buddy Maul can't get on the same page. This fool jumps out of his bag. Man, Drake turned down that Super Bowl like 4 times in a row. Everybody was like, what? Huh? What? Unbelievable. You would sit there and say, they asked Drake to do the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. That's wow. Now, since Rock Nation has been doing this, Rock Nation has not asked Drake to do the halftime of the Super Bowl. They was like, oh, the one when they asked The Weeknd to do it, they had asked Drake, and he had turned it down. That's a lie. Of course it was. The Super Bowl wasn't about to have Drake. Drake has always wanted to do the Super Bowl. So to say, oh, he turned it down. Drake ain't gonna turn down no Super Bowl. And damn sure ain't gonna turn it down no 4 times. But now, since he know he won't be doing it until Jay-Z and Rock Nation is done, he gotta bow down and kiss the ring. And he don't want to do that. But now he's gonna have to. Because he knows the only way back to the good graces and getting back on the charts is going to take this Party album to flop. When Drake and Party album come out and it flops, that's when he's going to try to make up with Kendrick. That's when he's going to try to make up and be like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. For the 100th time, he's going to apologize to Kendrick. He has no choice. See, when the Not Like Us song, he never thought Kendrick was going to do a pop-out concert. Drake made the pop-out happen. Drake is the reason the pop-out happened. When he did the Hard Part 6, he asked for this in the Hard Part 6. If I can remember that whack-ass song, he asked for this. When he got Not Like Us dropped on his head so many times, and it was just a one-night show. Kendrick could have performed that song for 30 minutes straight, and the place would have just went nuts each time it came on. He asked for it. Now, let me go to Hard Part 6 lyrics. Okay, let me find out here. I want to be 100% authentic here. Oh my God, these lyrics read like stereo instructions. I mean, for real, it is like so. Maybe it wasn't this song. So we want to be authentic here. I don't know. We don't find it. Oh gosh, this is terrible. But anyway, what's the name of the song then? Maybe y'all can help me find it. Right? Which one was it? Which song was it? Was it the one? Which is the one when he says about them? You don't even go back to the hood and plant any money trees. Which song is that from? I thought that was the hard part 6. Dude, if I was in the studio with Drake and he was doing the hard part 6, I wouldn't have let him put this out. I wouldn't have let him put that out. Oh, it was Family Matters. Okay. All right. See, we want to be authentic. Okay. Family Matters. Let's go to those lyrics. Oh my God, this read just like stereo. Yeah, this read just like stereo instruction. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Out here begging for attention. Mm-hmm. Out here begging for attention. Nigga, please. Out here rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant any money trees. That's why the pop out happened. That's why the pop out happened. We don't go back to our hood and plant any money trees. And you got this dropped on your goddamn head. Thanks, Drake. So you created your own demise. The pop out would have never happened had you not opened your mouth. And tried to get Lucian Grange to stop the beef. Lucian says it's over. Lucian Grange can't tell Kendrick Lamar what to do. You can't tell Kendrick's, oh, stop, Kendrick. How you gonna do that? How is he gonna tell Kendrick Lamar to stop? Kendrick Lamar he's not in debt like Drake. He has a distribution deal. Drake has signed a 360 deal. That means his likeness, his music, everything is owned. even your publishing, your DSPs, all belong to Lucian Grange. So you're on a Lucian loan. All that money you borrowed, all that money he advanced you, now you're in the red. You playing like you in the black. But buddy boy, you are in the red. Your Nike shoes, they weren't selling. So what you do? When it wasn't selling, what did you do? Let me tell you about not having the right people around you. Drake bailed out a soccer team who the whole team ran out of money. They needed money to get a loan. Right? So what happened? They run to Drake because Drake is best friends with him. And since Drake's shoes wasn't selling, Drake had a great idea. Drake said, you know what would be cool? If we can make them, we'll be sponsors to Nocta. The team is bankrupt because it's not earning any money. So now you've paid their bills and made them a sponsor. They got to wear these Nocta shoes. All you're doing, Drake, is delaying the inevitable. Now you're going to try to make it look like the shoes are selling. They're not. And it's sad because I like the Orange Crush ones. Those are nice. They go right with my Chicago Bears jersey. They perfect. But they belong to you. So I can't touch it. Now, the world's a very fickle place. Now, when you start talking about the movers and the shakers in the game, you got to think about all the facts that's going on and ask yourself, why isn't Akademiks talking about that? Why isn't Akademiks talking about Drake buying a damn soccer team or bailing them out with money? Why he didn't tell y'all about that? Why didn't Maul? Why didn't these dudes talk about what's really going on with Drake? Do they know? How come I know these things and they don't? And I'm just a man sitting on the couch. Did he not see the information? Is that what they're going to say? There it is. Drake raised $40 million for Italian soccer club to avoid bankruptcy. Venezia FC notched an apparel partnership with Drake, knocked the line for new uniforms and gym shoes. Well, soccer shoes, rather. When the Italian soccer club was staring down bankruptcy, an unlikely hero showed up at Venezia's FC doorstep, ready to lace up his shin guards. Drake played an intricate role in helping raise the $4 million for the Venice soccer club to stay afloat in a Series A. The franchise was looking at filing for bankruptcy heading into the 2023-2024 season, possibly being demoted to the lowest Series D with a poor performance. Brad Katasumaya, the co-owner of Venezia, is a good friend of Drake's. See, Mateo Babel, who works in management, he laid out the problem to me in a simple way. Venezia has to raise $10 million in a couple of weeks and then at least $30 million in a few months, or the club will go bankrupt. Now, what is wrong with this situation? Why didn't academics talk about this? This is huge. Do you know why it's huge? Here's why it's huge, ladies and gentlemen. This is monumental because this team is bankrupt for a reason. They don't make money. It's a money pit. You're gonna lose money when you mess with this team. You think this is a gold mine. Any team that's 40 million in debt and bankruptcy, it's only a matter of time before they go right back into bankruptcy. You'll be bailing this team out again. And then you're gonna have to bail them out another time. Then you're gonna have to bail them out another time. It's gonna be a continuous cycle, and there's gonna be no cure in sight. Oh, it's no cure. So you're getting yourself in a money pit so you could try to fraudulently say we're selling shoes and moving these products by actually they're actually falsifying numbers. They're going to make things disappear, look like something it isn't, for a reason. People will always show you who they truly are. You know, you just gotta believe them when they tell you. I don't know why people, for whatever the reason may be, decide in their infinite wisdom to try to question logic. It's common sense. If you donate so much money and spend so much time with your money to the point you don't see what the problem is, you're too close to it. You're too close to the problem to see what the problem really is, to be a solution for the problem. But this is why we say Drake is who he is. He don't have the right people around him. It's hard to have business people around sometimes when you're in a hip hop battle. Business people see things from a business perspective. Hip hoppers and people in the hip hop realm know what needs to be done. They know. People in the hip hop world, they know. They say, okay, this is what needs to be done, and this is how it has to be done. I got to go out and do it. That's what's up. Now, Greg, what's his name? Greg Matokalis or whatever. One of Drake's business partners is another scenario of a cautionary tale. And in that cautionary tale, you're seeing one of two things. You're seeing a person that doesn't get it. They don't get it. They have no idea, or they don't understand why it's hard for somebody like Drake to be doing the things he's doing, to have that kind of success. Why is it hard for Drake to have the success he's having? It's only problematic for those who don't know. Anybody else who know the truth? No. It's his own hubris. When you have the wrong people around you, it's probably somebody there who told him. Hell, Baca probably told him, this is not a good idea. You sure, Drake? And now he's paying for it. When it comes to what's real and what's fake, we know what the common denominator is. You see, one hand washes the other. Your business relationship is not going to be one that people are going to look at and say, well, he losing the rap battle, but his business, man, he on his job. They don't care about that. One hand washes the other. When you see what happens and transpires, people understand that Drake is only going to be successful in this game. Everything that all these deals you got, you think you got it because you this black Jewish kid. You only in this position because they wanted to have a Jewish guy there in charge. They wanted to have you there in the face of this hip hop. And the only way to do that was to keep us believing in you. And thinking, oh man, this guy is great and all of this. And you're just getting by for a long time skating. Now, somebody came and shattered your mask. And now that your mask is shattered and everybody can see you for who you are, now the people don't look at you the same. They look at you in disgust. So now that people are looking at you in that form now, people are starting to really understand what's happening. They're starting to see for themselves. It's only a matter of time because there's only so much you could do. Maul sitting over there like he a couple of chromosomes away from being a real human being. I mean, your name is Jamil, right? Ain't his name Jamil? Where did Maul come from? He's always been a hanger-on, sleeping on Joe Budden's goddamn couch. Like he ain't got no home. Right. And Rory used you like, oh, great, I could use them all. They're going to fall out. Because Rory's ambitious. This dude just wants to be a hanger-on. That's it. That's all he want to do in life is the bare minimum. Like you said, them the bare minimum brothers. They want to continuously do the bare minimum and get maximum amount of dollars. But unlike Joe Budden, they listened to me. They realized what I said was right. They saw it themselves, and they needed a third person. They actually have 4 people now in there, but they needed to have another voice. They needed to have a female's opinion, and you needed to have somebody in there that gets it. You see, anybody can rap. Anybody can, say certain things that everybody can gravitate to. But it is hard to make a song that galvanized an entire country and the whole world know you're the main circular problem with the #1 record in the world. The record is dissing you in the most disrespectful way. Nobody can sit there and say that record don't exist or that record ain't tough. You can't get a pitch man. You can get the Sham Wow guy to say something like that. He can't sell that shit. Now, we need you to sell that. Not Like Us ain't the #1 song in the world. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do it. You got DJ Vlad about to lose his whole bag. He lost a lot of money behind that. A lot of people don't realize when he went after that teacher and act like he was going to get her fired over him coming in talking about Not Like Us when no one was even addressing him, talking about the mixing. It probably would be better if it was mixed better. It's just like, dude, what is you talking about, man? Go and sit your ass down somewhere. You ain't give a damn about no mix. Just something wrong with the mix. Nobody listened to Not Like Us and said, you know what? That mix. We said, F a mix, we hear a hit. So now Drake is not having top charting songs anymore, right? What a surprise. What will the excuse be now? What would the excuse be now? This was their decision. No, come on, man. You know right away when you hear a Drake record, a lot of y'all think it's Kendrick's fault. What's happening to Drake? It's not. You know what's happening to Drake? Drake. Drake created this. Drake did this to himself. Nobody did this but Drake. This is all on him. He created this lane that he can't no longer get through. He can come up with any little story he wants in his head. Everybody knows. Academics can't save you. Nobody can save you. Eminem predicted the downfall because he knew it was coming. Drake did this because he was so formulaic, he didn't know how to be something else. He didn't know how to conform with the times without associating himself to everybody else and ingratiating himself with everybody in this industry. He had to be what they were. He gotta be Thug. He gotta be 21. He gotta be Soldier Boy. He gotta be all these characters because he don't get it. It's all about him. But as I tried to tell Drake and everybody else, you're only as good. Your businesses will only be as good as you are in the charts. Because what you do, Drake, is consistent on your success as a rapper, all your business assets. So once you start failing as a rapper, so will your businesses. That's why your Nike shoes aren't selling. Your Nocta brand is losing millions of dollars. That was a $400+ million deal, right? You think they're happy about that? I don't think they're happy. Would you be happy if you spent $400 million and you're investing a deal? This is what it's worth. And it definitely has not shown up to what to be proven it's worth any of it. On paper, this is what the deal is worth. Oh, it's worth about $400 million plus. Not anymore. That worth has dropped. Yep. Well, society they put these rules in place. Come on, man. All he does is go to Calabasas or Hidden Hills and go play video games with the homeboys. You know, that's what these new age people do now. This new hip hop culture means let's just sit back, play video games all day. His glazing is not helping Drake. Drake isn't selling another record. So that's what I'm like. So where is this going? Because it's not making sense. Because Drake isn't selling records like that. His appeal has darkened and the light has dimmed tremendously. So if you know that, what else is going on? Man, Drake is done. It's just that everybody else have to accept it. Everybody's like, no, wait till this Party album. An album with Party Next Door is gonna bring him back? No. Because Drake fans wasn't real fans. It was just, okay, well, it was what's on the radio. Now he's not popular anymore. Oh, Drake popularity is done. Now everybody think about Drake, they laugh. They go, Drake, that clown. Now they back laughing at you. Now you back to the guy on the grass. You back to being that guy. Right. Voorhees, Voorhees, that reference track leak was huge. That was huge. That was so much. That was damaging. Just like the Not Like Us, man. It was that bad. That's a lot of Mob Tides is a lot of people's favorite song on that album. That broke a lot of their hearts when they heard that. A lot of Drake fans lost. He lost a lot of support with that. That's just real talk. Drake lost a lot of support when that Vori leak came out. So we're not talking about like Not Like Us. It's bigger than not like us. Everything now is amplified. So anything Drake does is going to be looked at weird. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do. None of these people in the game right now, and I mean none of them, are on that level to where somebody could look at them and say, okay, they got it all figured out. Nobody thinks of people like that. No. He's losing because of the actions he's taking. All of his enemies have unified to go against him. And you got two clowns that are not really connected in the industry like that. Like, nobody look at academics to break an artist. Are you serious? What are we talking about? You look like all the way stupid believing in a clown like that. That's people's fault because they fall in love with idols. When you start idol worshiping, this is what happens. So now you're confused when something don't go along with what you view as the end all be all of MCs. And then when you find out what you was rooting for isn't what you thought it was, now you're in a bad predicament. There's so much wrong. There's so much wrong in this game that you got people like this. Joe Budden at least was in hip hop. He was a rapper. He was signed to a label. These dudes are a bunch of hanger-ons. Akademiks is a fat kid who came from Jamaica. That's it. End of story. Nothing special about him. He's a fat kid who likes cake. when people make up their minds on what they want, yeah, well, when somebody's being solid and they being true, you understand what that's like. You've seen that before. You've seen real before. You know it ain't these clowns. These dudes over here making money off of Drake. That's all it is. See, when you're making your money off of people, these are the narratives. This is how it appears, right? That's all they could do. It's all they know how. That's your man's. Champagne sloppy. Right. Spiraling, buddy. Because he didn't know how to take an L, that's how he ended up in this predicament. Yeah. Look at these fools. They want to believe that one guy who's an MC, a true master of ceremony, and one guy who's just an artist who wants to rap, who was into acting, who was in ads and to the newspapers. You know, that was his life. You know, he didn't grow up grinding to be an MC. Well, a lot of people ingratiate themselves with what was going on when Cole smartly backed out of the beef. So Cole was like, I'm out. I don't want this. Y'all want this. I'm out. It's your boy J. Cole. I know when it's time to leave. Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest to ever do this. Don't ever doubt it. I'm bowing out. A lot of people was like, he heard Euphoria and said, oh no, I don't want no smoke. It was like Schoolboy Q told him, look, I'm telling you what's about to come your way. You don't want it. Can you imagine if Not Like Us had came after him like that? Yeah. Well, let's see what Akademiks has done. Absolutely nothing for the spiraling boy. He's been drinking. The eye vision is still bad. Kendrick boxing in the ring. He over here taking pictures with kids, dressing like he's 13 years old, calling him Carl Malone and all of these. He's dating teens, high school pics. All of these things have destroyed him. The Millie Bobby Brown situation. All of this has made Drake look like the most pathetic human being in the world. Nobody did that to him. He did that to him. Kendrick just said, look at this. And everybody looked and they said, yeah, you're right, Doc. That don't look right. That is weird, Doc. Thanks for pointing it out, Doc. Now everybody is paying attention. And they're looking like, look at this guy. And you think he's like me? He's dissing me because I got a wife and kids? Do you know what he decided to marry or want to wife up or say this is my baby mom? You went and paid money to have her fixed up with a good job, put some clothes on her to make her look presentable enough to say, whoa, okay, well, look what Drake was messing with. Yeah. PDF file versus a guy who's punishing the wife, fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You ain't a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. FUBU had never been part of your collection. Oh man, are you kidding me? The what's in your mouth chip. No, it's over, dog. Like, why does it need to be around too when he just got swept? You talking about some round twos and like, dog, it's over. There's a new regime in town. I mean, where's the facts? I mean, I would respect it if it wasn't all these lies. None of these dudes have provided any receipts of anything Drake has said, right? Kendrick's the woman beater. Kendrick did all this. He beat a woman up in the hotel. He beat on his wife. No receipts. No receipts. No facts. No police report. Nothing. All they keep saying is, "Oh, it's coming. Just wait. Just wait." Okay. That's their best bet is to tell you to wait. But ask academics why he didn't know that. He took down the live stream just because he knew what we were doing. And he was scared about that. He sat there and read it out loud to the rest of the world. Carcino knew all of this stuff was going on. How he didn't know? How did Carcino know and you didn't, Chipmunk? You still ain't addressed Drake bullying women. Why is he always bullying women? Why that ain't been addressed? Still ain't told them about OVO Fest, right? Why is that the case? I think that's very telling when someone doesn't do what they say they're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be the one that's got the reports. Why you ain't report on it? That's very big news. I think people want to know about that. I think people would wanted to know why Drake album got pushed back by Lucian Graham. See, we all know it's facts now, but only one person was talking about that before it happened. And he's sitting right here on his couch. So if this man who's sitting right here on his couch knows what's going on, why don't they? Yeah, one day they'll get it. Meanwhile, I'm out of here. It's your boy Carcino, man. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro. Welcome to HDII TV, Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. Don't forget to go to the Patreon. We're going to have the missing details for that Tupac video we did yesterday. God bless, and we out.